Mom, you said little batch. You say big batch.
Hi everyone. Taking a second. Hi everyone. Good evening. How is everybody doing? The plastic here. How is everybody doing? Take one back. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I know it's the first time we're showing up on Sunday night, but it had to be done. Promised myself to have a little moment with you. Anne Marie, hello. Good evening. As you're coming in, say hello, say hi. How's your week been? The new week has started. It's starting today. So happy new week. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. For those people who are waking up, good morning, because I know some people are connecting from Africa, some people are connecting from Asia, some people are connecting from everywhere in the world, because it's just the world, it's all world. Yeah, people are connecting everywhere. So hello, hello, hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm taking a second to let you in as you're tuning in, as TikTok is notifying you for our evening, I would say about 30-minute session, some of 40. But I want you to really be mindful. I really want you to be focused. I really want you to take a moment, take something to write on. If it's the first time you're tuning in, hello, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to our little room. Welcome to the healing team. Welcome. My name is Coach Bricia T Mayombo. I'm a healing and transformation coach. I'm a trauma coach specialized in helping women from past trauma. Really enjoying, discovering the reason why you were born, besides just having babies. And of course, enjoying motherhood at every stage. So I wanted to do, of course, I'm, a bunch of title, but I'm just daughter of the Zion, daughter of God. I'm just a coach. I'm just, that woman who has decided to use her story to make a difference, who has decided not to let the past stop her from becoming that woman she's supposed to be. Well, good morning, Vibin. Hey, Vibin, good morning, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. I'm just a woman, this woman who has decided to make a decision not to let her past, stop her from becoming the one that God created her to be. I'm just that one who's waking up every single day, not wondering why. For many years, I asked myself, why? Thank you so much for the heart, beautiful. Why me? When everything that had happened to me, when the things that had crushed me, wanted to crush me. And there's one word that I love when the story of Joseph, after everything that has happened to Joseph, after Joseph has been betrayed by his brother, after Joseph was sold by his brother, after Joseph had been in prison, after Joseph suffered, from pray for the crime that he even never committed. He said one thing when after that, God brought him the glory, because the glory was always in him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The glory was already in him. I want somebody to say that the glory is with me, that nobody owes you anything. Thank you so much. Your glory, the glory is already with you. Everything that you were created with, that you were born with, you were born for a purpose, with a purpose. Your purpose is already inside of you. Everything that you need is already inside of you. Everything that you need is already inside of you. So no matter what's going on right now, no matter the family where you were born, no matter the circumstances, no matter the glory is in me, hallelujah. No matter whatever happened to you, or someone has told you that you are nobody or you never become anybody, etc. Nobody, no matter what, I want you to be mindful that the glory of God is already inside of you. Everything that you needed to become that woman, that person that God created to you, was born with you, inside of you. The Bible said that He knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knew you. He knew you. Ne fais pas ça. Donne-moi le mouchoir. Donne-moi le mouchoir. He knew you before you were in your mother's womb. Ne fais pas ça. He knew you. And so everything that happened to you, anything that you wake up in the morning and say, oh, it's just this, I'm this and that, I cannot do anything, I cannot, oh, he told me, or she told me, or somebody told me, or my teacher told me. Some of you guys are there, stop waiting expecting for somebody to come and rescue you. No one is going to rescue you. Let me say that again. Some of you are sitting in a corner, are waiting for somebody to come rescue you. Woohoo! Good morning, Freedom Fam from Chicago, Illinois. Hello. You guys are like Easter time, right? It's an hour. What time is it is over there? It's 8. No. We have the same time. What am I talking about? It's 7:15 too in Chicago time. Because it's Central, I'm in Central time. So Chicago is Central time, 7 p.m. There you go. So it's the same thing. So some of you guys inside of you had a teacher, okay, who told you will never become that one you were born with. You will never be somebody because maybe you have an F. The society or the school system puts you in the bubble saying that, oh, maybe you've been diagnosed with something that because of that, you will never become somebody. Because of that, no one will knew you. And guess what? That was just a season. Guess what? That was just somebody's opinion. Guess what? That was a wrong impression because you may have been born with dyslexia. You might have been born with age. Whatever the diagnostic, that is not God diagnostic. Because when God made you, when God performed his surgery in you, when God put the mind, like the thought of you in your parents' mind, even way before you were born or conceived, he already put everything inside of you. When I discovered that, y'all, when I figured that down, when really God set me down and really realized that no matter what you've been through, no matter what somebody say about you or say or thought of you, my plan for you and my purpose for you has never changed. Let me say that again. When I realized that, no matter what happened to you, what's going on through you, whatever is happening to you, let me say it again slowly. What's happening to you is happening through you. Okay? It's not happening to you. It's happening through you. It's happening for you. Diminuez un peu, s'il te plaît. It's happening through you and it's happening to you, you know. So what you're going through right now, just like story of Joseph, like I'm starting with. Joseph, for the comment or everybody else will say, oh, Joseph was betrayed, was betrayed by his brother, Joseph this and that. They will only see the negativity. They will only see the thing that he was going through. But again, at the end of that, after being betrayed, after being sold as a slave, after being put in prison for years, accused for a crime that he never committed, God took him, okay, from prison to palace. It says in 24 hours. That's what the glory of God can say. Somebody say glory. It said the glory of God. It's also called the favor of God. Okay. It's also knowing that God was still with Joseph. He said that Joseph was prospering in prison. Joseph was prospering in prison. Joseph was blooming in prison. Even if where you were, he was not in a good environment. Even where you were, he wasn't appreciated by his just value. Even where you were, he was wrongly accused. He was still prospering because God was still with him. So no matter what you're going through right now, okay? No matter what the situation that you're going right now, you might be in the phase, I don't know which phase you are. If you're divorced, if you're separated, if you just had a kid, if you're not like the worst situation in your life, I don't know what the worst miserable case. Let me tell you, even in the midst of that, no, mama, no. Aval. Even in the midst of that, God is still with you. Mama, aval, s'il te plaît. Even that, God is still with you. So Joseph, God was still with Joseph. So Joseph was prospering. And because of that, because he was prospering, how was he prospering in prison? He was using the gift and talent that God has given to him way before. Joseph had received a dream. Joseph knew God showed him the vision, gave him the bigger vision. Hi, beautiful. How are you? God gave him the vision that everybody's gonna bow. Sun is gonna bow. All the celestial stars, the moons, everyone is gonna bow to you. So because he opened his mouth, and that was a lot. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't do what they're supposed to do, because you open your mouth too soon. One, you open your mouth to the wrong people. You share your story. You share your dreams. You share the plan that God has given you, that secretly given to you, maybe in the dream. Maybe he has talked to you, has spoke to you, or you has shown a vision. And you're talking to the wrong people. Joseph, the reason why Joseph was was sold as a slave, because he shared his story with the wrong people. Yes, you say, oh, but that was his brother. No, did you know even your brother, the dream that God has given to you, the dream, the plan, the purpose that God has given to you was for you first. So you're not supposed to be sharing that with anybody else. You're not supposed to be sharing that with people who are not qualified. With people who I hope I'm talking to somebody right now. With people who are qualified. Thank you so much for the team, Bricia. For people who are qualified to listen to that story. For people who are wise to listen to that story. For people who are equipped to help you. I'm teaching right now. People who are equipped to help you to go to your next level. With people who are equipped to help you to unlock that great vision inside of you. For people who are equipped, spiritually, emotionally, financially, psychologically, to help you carry that vision. To help you carry that vision. When you're sharing your vision with the wrong mind, people who are jealous, people who are envious, people who don't believe, they kill your vision. And a lot of people have had their dream killed. A lot of people have had their dream disturbed. A lot of people have had their dream, just crushed. They never seen the vision realized because they share that with the wrong people. Has that happened to you? Raise your hand and say hi. Has that happened to you to share one day? You sat down and you spoke too much. You spoke too fast. You tell your story to the people you should never even open once your mouth. And who do we share your mouth? Who can destroy our story? Okay. Sometimes friends. Yes, they're friends. They're there. But again, they are good friends. There are friends that are serpent. There are friends that are not supposed to be. There are friends, who pretend to be your friend, but they're just there because they want something from you. Hello, am I talking to somebody? There are friends who are just there because they want to take something from you. They don't want to share. It's only that friendship is only in one lane, in one sense. So once they have what they want, they just drop you on the highway like an old salt. There are friends that you think that you all know, this is my best friend. Oh my God, you've shared so much, all your secrets, all your stuff, all your thoughts, all your big dream. Guess what? You wake up the next day. That person who was probably financially equipped or financially ready will go ahead and start that business, start that thing that you share with them, that idea, that project. And it has happened to so many people. And they wake up and say, whoa, I thought you were my friend. I thought you were like my brother, like my sister. I thought I could trust you with my vision. I thought I could trust you with the project that God gave me. But here why you went ahead and betrayed me. So that person will go ahead and start the business that you tell them that you had the vision for. The person will start and do the project that you thought that was God has given you because you shared it too soon. You share it to the wrong person. And then you share it at the wrong time, and you did not test the person because the soul was not fertile. Because there are people that you're supposed to share your dream and your vision with, and there are people you shouldn't, you mustn't. You need to be careful. But most of the time, because we are too fast to judge, too quick to kind of trust people, share this live, guys. I'm feeling that it's going to help somebody. Share this live. If you think that it's going to help somebody, it's going to be a blessing. I was supposed to do that a long time ago, like a little bit in life happened. So share that with you guys. I'm not going to stay too long, but I'm going to give you what I've learned. Sometimes we have to move in silence. I've learned to move in silence. And most of the time, anytime I open my mouth, even too soon, it happened that the project that I wanted to do doesn't even happen. Let me say it again. Sometime, the moment when I open my mouth too soon, when I open my mouth and say that, I'm going to do this and that, and start sharing the idea, starting sharing the dream, sometime, most of the time, it doesn't happen. Because there's a thing in psychology, okay? I forgot how it's called. But it has been proven that anytime you share that, some people agree that you should not share your vision, you should not share your dream. Some people say you should. But the reason why, okay, this is the thing. The reason why you shouldn't, okay, is saying that when you start talking about, I'm gonna do this, okay, on Monday I'm gonna start doing this. Instead of doing it, you should be go ahead and doing it and then showing the result and tell people what you did. instead of talking about it before you done it. Because as you're talking, as you're speaking the vision, as you're sharing the vision, is giving you a wrong impression, a wrong satisfaction. That's what it says. So your mind, because your mind doesn't know between right and wrong. The mind doesn't know the difference. So as you're sharing it, you have the same excitement, you have the same adrenaline, you have the same, it's kind of boosting your mind, saying that you have accomplished something when you haven't even started it. So that's why they say you need to be mindful of not sharing your dream, sharing your thing, that the plan and the purpose that you want to do too soon. You need to work behind that. So like prepare in private, and show the product, show the result in public. Show the result in public. Sometimes you just, as soon as the words leave your lips, you should know. I know you're saying something. I know, because sometimes we don't know, right? Sometimes we don't know. I'm still here, guys. And sometimes you don't know that you have said something to the wrong people. And I know, because we get so excited. We get so excited. Oh, this is gonna happen, and then you start sharing, and then before you know, it's oh, I didn't want to share, but it has happened. And thank God for His mercy. Thank God for His kindness. Thank God, that He always redeems us. His mercies are new. That He always gives us an option. He always, no matter how wrong we have done, God is so good, y'all. God is so good. Especially if you know that you are just. You are just if you are a just person, if you're a person of good intention, if you're a person of good heart, God will always help you. God will always redeem you. God will always show His mercy to you. Yes, it has happened to me. It has happened to me that I opened my mouth and shared it too soon, and then realized that I should have not. And how do we know that? Because the people, when you talk to the person, when you talk to the person, and you can look, guys, because I read mind, I read facial expression, everything talks. As you're sharing that story, are you sharing your project or your plan? You can look when you talk. How do we know if the person? One of the easiest way or fastest way to know the person's heart, okay? As you're talking to the person, yes, he is a redeemer, amen. As you're talking to the person, you're looking at his facial expression. The facial expression of a person tells a lot. As you're talking to the person, if you know the person is happy about your dream, is happy about your project, you will, first of all, you will see the facial expression. Some people will kind of dim their face. You will know if they're kind of happy for you, if they're excited for you, if they're chewy, they will say it. But if the person is static, it doesn't say anything, and you're looking at his facial expression, it's like you haven't said a word. I'm telling you, the person has to say nothing. Yes, suddenly you know. I don't know if it has happened to you. Say, I shared it to the wrong crew, because the person shows no emotion. There is no way that you're gonna tell a friend, a good friend that is like a brother, or a friend that is like a sister, your dream, your biggest dream, and she doesn't say a word. There is no way. A person of good intention, a person who loves you, welcome to the room, guys. Share this like, put some love. As you're tuning in, guys, we're here to connect and not to collect. Say hi in the room, say hello, say where you're tuning in. We have Chicago in the room, you have Arkansas in the room. So share hello, say hi, share the live. We're all talking about, things no one owes you. And I'm sharing, just doing some pinpoints, talking about the story of Joseph. So welcome. Happy New Week for everyone, okay? Say hello, say hi. Should you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask that question. If you haven't followed, please follow. And that our coach called it clocking. That little hurts. So you have the hurts here clocking. Help me also to reach my daily goal as you're going. And majority, if you cannot do anything, just clap. Clap, yeah. Just click and like. As you're liking, you're attracting more people are coming. As you're liking, you are also telling TikTok that there are people here. We're talking about, because the AI generated, but also it's saying movement. As you liking, you are interacting. As you also saying hi, hello, and commenting, entertaining in the comments, you're also making some point, because we're all here to grow. We all here, to have more visibility. And as you're doing it, you're making yourself visible. You're making me more visible. So it's a win-win. And guess what? Make sure that before you leave the room, you're making friends with the next person, and you are sharing. You are entertaining. You are commenting. You are tagging. You are doing what you're supposed to do to let yourself know that you are in the room. Okay? So welcome again. So we're sharing that. It's really important. Look, as you're talking, you're having a conversation with your friend. Look at the facial expression. Look at the facial expression. Look at them as you're telling them. Are they cheering you on? Are they happy for you? Are they giving you idea? Are they commenting positively? Are they oh my God, I'm excited for you. Oh, you should. Are they giving some suggestions? Okay. Are they giving some people to talk to? Are they advising you some books to read about the subject that you're excited about? Are they giving you some advice, some idea? That's how you know the person is into the project that you dream. That's how you know that you have shared to the good person, because a good friend wants you to grow. A good friend wants you to become somebody. A good friend wants you to be successful. A great friend wants you to become your best version. A good friend wants you to become that person that God sent you to. A good friend wants you to be the best version of yourself. When someone is jealous of you, you can read it by the action. You can read it by the word. They say, "Oh, really? So you think that you can accomplish that?" But that's how you know. You say the next say, "Oh, really? So you think that you can become something, huh? Oh, really? So every time they open them up, once the facial expression, number two, the quietness. You just share your dream. They say nothing blank. Number two, okay. Number three, the words that are coming out their mouth. Thank you so much. The words that are coming out their mouth, it's really negativity. They have nothing to say. No congratulations. Nothing to say that, oh no, I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Oh, God bless the work of your hands. You should do this. And I heard about this person on TV. You should go and follow them. There's this book and that person who wants you to go ahead, who's happy for you, who's pushing you, who's celebrating you. You should have friends who celebrate you. And you should be the one also to celebrate each other. When you're in the friendship or in the room, even the relationship, when you don't celebrate each other, when the partner that you are with you, okay? Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi, beautiful. That the person that you're with, it doesn't celebrate you. You are in the wrong room. You are in the wrong room. So you should be celebrated. You should be admired. You should be contemplated. So the dream that you have should not be just for yourself. You need to be careful with the person with whom you share the dream. You should be careful with the person whom you share your dream with. You should be careful, how you sharing the dream with. You should not share your dream with anybody else. You should know how are you, sis? Thank you. Hi, beautiful. You should be careful. Yes, they're good friends, but they're also bad friends. And a lot of people have been betrayed by wrong friends. A lot of people have been betrayed by friends that they believe so much. So much. You spoke too soon. You share too much. You share too soon. You share the thing that you should not be sharing. But let me something to come back to the story of Joseph. Even when Joseph was betrayed by his brother, even when Joseph went to prison with wrong thing that he did not commit, with a crime that he did not commit, God was still with him. God is still with you. Yes, you've been betrayed. Yes, you be jealous, or somebody ate the money that you started the business. Somebody betrayed you. Whatsoever that happened to you, God is still with you. God is still in the midst of blessing you. God's plan and purpose and vision for you hasn't changed. Hasn't changed. So it doesn't matter. It happened 4 years ago. It happened 3 years ago. You need to sit down. Even that friend, he owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. There's a book that just coming in my mind that I recommend it to you. It's from I forgot the author, but it's called You Owe You. Okay, You Owe You. It's one of the public, the highest kind of say guru in public speaking. I forgot his name. I know his name. I know me. I have the book. It's called You Owe You. Go read this book. Nobody owes you nothing. But guess what? regardless of where you came from, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what happened to you, regardless of what happened for you or what did not happen to you, you have to make a decision. One, it starts with a decision. It doesn't matter whatever you were abused, whatever you were cheating on, whatever whatsoever that happened to you, your story. I'm not neglecting your story. I'm not dimming your story, but I'm just telling you, nobody owes you nothing. No one is gonna come and rescue you. Nobody's gonna come saying hello, I'm sorry. No, you have to make a decision. Number one, to get out of that situation. You have to make a decision to change your story. You have to make a decision to become the best person, that the one that God created to be. You have to make a decision to change your narrative, because it's all about changing the narrative of your story. It's all about becoming the one that God created to be. Joseph had to make a decision because he had a choice. Okay? You had a choice to stay in the bitter after the betray, after everything that happened to him, to stay there, talk about what happened to him, talk about those who have done what they've done to you, his brother, have the bitterness, grow angry, grow anger, go bitter, or forgive them, okay? Focus on the vision that God has given him long time ago, or he was going to become a great man. People are going to bow to him. Focus on that vision, regardless of whatever it was happening, because that is life. It's called life. It is called life. But you have to make a decision. Say, you know what? Yes, this has happened to me. Things did not work the way I wanted to. Things did not happen the way I wanted to be. Guess what? I have a vision. What is the vision that God is giving me? You make a decision. Then number two, you focus on the vision that God has given you. What is the vision that God has given you? What is the dream that you had in your mind? What is as you're sleeping, as you're waking up, what are the thoughts that are constantly coming in your mind? What are the dreams that you have? What are the things that you have always wanted to do or to become or to accomplish? You focus on that. Then number three, you have to find someone. You have to what I said, one of the best investments is the one you make in yourself. You have to find a way, okay, to invest in yourself, to go find a mentor, okay, to go find someone that's gonna help you become that person. That's gonna help you. That's already where you want to be. That's already where you're going. Who's already accomplished something? Who's already somewhere? That's gonna hold your hand. That's gonna show you the way. It's called a mentor or a coach. Number one, the decision. You make a decision. Number two, you have to have the right attitude. You have to let go of that past. Let go of the bitterness. It's called forgiveness. And I wrote a good book that is called The Power of Forgiveness. If I had not forgive, okay, after being violated at the age of 11, I will have not be here. What I'm doing right now, I will have not be doing this if I had not forgiven. But I had to forgive, I had to forget, okay, and I had to move on, and I had to focus on the vision and the plan that God had for me. So what is the plan and the vision that God has for you? What are you dreaming about? What are the things that you have always wanted to be? What are the things, the dream that you have inside? Once you focus on that, you go find someone, you go look for material, because the Bible said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. You have to find knowledge regarding the thing that you want, your dream. Is it knowledge or wisdom can come from a book? Because you might have the needs, okay, to take care of, to pay maybe somebody to mentor you, or your mentor might be inaccessible, but your mentor has books, your mentor has courses, your mentor do conferences online or in person. You can invest in yourself, but nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you something. You have to make a decision to grow, to go look for what you're going through. Okay? You have to grow to what you're going through. You have to make a decision to become your best self. And you have to make a decision to finish the course. Because imagine if Joseph had stopped because he was in prison. Imagine if Joseph had stopped because his brother had betrayed him. Imagine if Joseph had stopped because nobody looked at him. Listen. Imagine that Joseph had stopped because nobody believed in him, okay? He would have never been the next, the best to Pharaoh. He became that best Pharaoh right hand because he believed in his dream. So you have to believe in your dream. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owe you nothing. You have to make a decision to say, you know what? It doesn't matter what happened to me. It doesn't matter what I've been through. Even if you fell 7 times, he said the just will fail 7 times. You wake up, you get up 7 times too. Because God is still with you. No matter where you are, no matter the circumstances, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you have done wrong or right, God will never stop loving you. God will never leave you, will never forsake you. His power, plan, and purpose are still within you. Good evening, brother. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. God is still with you and God loves you. But you have to redeem your life. You have to redeem your purpose. You have to say, you know what? I do believe in the dream that God has placed in my heart. I do believe that I have a vision, that I have a purpose, that God has a plan for me. Therefore, I need to go. It's on my best, okay, to go accomplish that which I was sent on earth to do. It is on my best interest to accomplish the dream, the purpose, everything that I was placed on this earth to do. Because guess what? It doesn't matter the way it is, how long it has been, okay, or what you've been through. The most important thing is to focus on the dream, to focus on the vision, to focus on the thing. Stay in your lane. People will betray you. There are many people that have been betrayed. Great men and women of God that have been betrayed. Many people have been stolen on. Many people have been lying on. But guess what? When you learn that, despite all of that happened to you, God is beside you. The glory of God is still residing in you. The mission that God has given you is still inside of you. You focus on that. And that's what it says. Shame is the man who trusts on a man. Do not trust on men, trust on God. Let me say it again loudly. Do not trust on men, trust on God. Put your confidence, put your hope, put your strength, everything on God. Because when you're down, sometimes even your best friend will leave you there on the highway. Some people have been left on the highway. But when you put your confidence in God, when you put your trust in God, I'm telling you, He will never disappoint you. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He will never forsake you. And that's what we have to understand, because I know it's hard to wake up in the morning and you figure out that somebody has either cheating on you, or has betrayed you, or has done something, called behind your back, and it hurts because we all human beings. But that's why you say you have to come, you have to forgive, you have to forget, and you have to let them go. You have to let them go. Because and last thing, the earlier you do that, the earliest you do that, the best is going to be for you, the better is going to be for you, the happier you're going to become, and you're going to stay focused and stay on the purpose and the mission that God has given you. The week is starting. You have some plan, you have some vision, you have stuff that you want to do. You have things that you're supposed to be focused on. But let me say something. The more you stay holding grudge on those people who hurt you, the more you stay thinking and remembering the past, the hurt that has happened to you, the longer it's going to take you to go on a mission, to go make disciples, to go do what you're supposed to do, because it's the same energy. So I told you I was not going to be that long. I was not going to be, but I had to give you that message and tell you that I don't know why you're waiting or who you're waiting for. And I wanted to remind you before I go, we have a master class that we are hosting this weekend on Saturday, okay, the 29th, the last weekend. It's called the power, taking a confidence call. Those who have had, if you know that you recognize yourself, or I have trauma, or I have this and that I've been through, or I'm in the middle, I'm exiting or entering something, starting a new season. I think it's a new season, God, but I don't feel confident. I know my story is powerful, but I don't feel confident to share my story. I know that I have a lot to share, but I'm scared. I know that this and that, but I don't feel that, I'm valuable. I don't feel like I should speak up. Or I don't believe in my story. I don't believe in the voice. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a voice. If you know that you have something inside of you and you need help, you need somebody to hold your hand. You need somebody to share you from trauma to triumph. You need somebody to share. Okay, because there's experience. Okay, there's knowledge. All right, and there's revelation. Let me say it again. There's experience, there's knowledge, there's revelation plus anointment. Once you have all those four combined together, experience, knowledge, okay, revelation, and the anointing, All four of them make a whole package. I'm like I said, I'm a daughter of Zion. I'm a child of God. That's what I say. Despite being coach, despite being Christian coach, despite being an author, all of that, blah blah blah. But I am the one that God saved, the one rescued from the edges, the one that, if I had 1,001 reason to be bitter, okay, to talk about, open my mouth and just throw bomb. But because God hear me, God changed my story, God changed my life, okay, He still does every single day. I will send on a mission to help another person. Hold your hand. So if you feel like what we're doing here, what we're teaching here, what you hear from the reels, that you need that confidence, say that 2025, I said that I'm going to show up, become that person, that woman that God sent me, okay, that called me to do, but I'm still scared. I don't feel confident. Sign up for that masterclass. I'm telling you, you're going to be unlocked. You're gonna be changed as you're gonna live. I'm gonna give you some tools, some practical tools, okay? That's gonna help you to have the boldness to go ahead and then become that one that you need. Because again, a lot of you guys are still sitting in the story. A lot of you guys are still sitting because they're scared, because they're frightened, because there's a lot of things that is still inside of you. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to sit down. We're going to unlock. We're going to watch that inside, because I'm an inside makeover, okay? And it's just going to be beautiful, man, amazing. So the link is on my bio. Do not wait for the last minute, because 24 hours before the event, whatever we sold out or no, I pray that we're going to be sold out. We will sold out. We're going to close the door so that we can help prepare and have everything set up for the people who are going to be in the room. Okay, it's a master class. It's a high-level master class. It's the cheapest way to be able to have access to me, because I'm going to be with you at least for an hour and a half or 2 hours, where you can ask questions, where I can coach you live, okay, give you some tools live, and it's just going to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to you guys. Again, I'm telling you, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be transformed. There's going to be healing in the room. There's going to be transformation. I know you. Confidence we living. It's going to be, so I'm telling you, the link is on my bio. It's called the confidence code. Do not miss. If you know, there are not a lot of women who have stories, a lot of women who have power, who have so much in them. There's so much inside of them, but because they're either going through something or they have been through something, and they're there and they're just sitting in that mess. They're just sitting in that, and then the devil is just using them, kind of crushing them all the time. I'm telling you, this masterclass is gonna be for you. Do not miss it. So I'm gonna leave you by saying that remember that you're born for a purpose. So never ever compare your life nor the message nor your story with someone else. I want you to know and say with me that I am unique. Your story is unique. And then until we meet again, I want you to remember, God wants you to hear. Okay, the world needs you to hear. I want you to hear. I want you to be whole. So, girl, here, I'm going to be doing my best probably to come back tomorrow. Okay, early. I'm trying to test and see what is the best time to go live for my people. So, I will see and study if the morning is better or evening is better. We're going to see, okay? So, thank you so much, Liz. Thank you so much. Outstanding Queen, you guys are coming as we're closing. But again, like I said, the masterclass is on the link. The link is on my bio. Just go there, schedule your seat before it's too late to do so. You will not regret. I love you guys. Still have a happy week. Remember, nobody owes you. Go do what you're supposed to do. Find a mentor that can help you. Find someone that can help you if you're still scared. Come and join us to the masterclass. I'm telling you, 2025 is just going to be a best year ever. Okay? But it depends on who you listen to. It depends on the decision that you're making. And it depends on you. So I love y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a blessed day for those who are already in the day. And I'll see you during the week. With love. Thank you so much.